Hi, and welcome to Daerik's Dojo. We continue modeling the D&D Minis we have here. I've made a little more progress on the ranger here. I sculpted his face, and you can compare it to the concept art right here. It's a little smaller. I tried recreating the concept art body proportions and it looked really strange, so I don't know if I should redo the whole pose on the correct proportions or if I should maintain the realistic ones but try to do the cartoony style it is with. So now we are going to continue doing the ranger because I'm not 100% on the Goliath pose. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sculpting today. I made the head in separate following the suggestion of Weekend last stream, so I could maintain a symmetry on it. And in fact I need to do a small change that I realized later. This part behind the head is it's like it's shorter than the rest of the hair, so I'm gonna flat it out a little bit. Go into sculpt mode, and because the model is so small, it's like 3 centimeters tall. We need the level of detail quite high. 5000 is what I'm using. Flatten. Oops, I pressed G. Okay, let me turn on the screencast. I forgot last stream. Now let's just try to. I don't want to separate it completely from the rest of the hair. I just want to make sure it is marked. And if I do this, it's gonna look weird, right? Kinda. You know what? Let's keep it as is. I don't mind. Now the beard could use a little more love here. Oops. Now what's going on? It's like it is destroying. Like I'm using a lower level of detail. That doesn't make any sense. Because it is. How did it double? I am sure I was using 5000. Now it's telling me it doubled. Oh, maybe because I rescaled it a little bit. What? Cannot apply multi-user. Oh, the arrows. Yeah, never mind. Hold on. What does that mean? It's kind of working now. No, I'm not using the topo. But a better way to check is using simplify, and the detail should not change, but it is. So I have to double this. And it's still gonna take a little detail off, no? No. Anyway. Oh yeah, I found a tip that I should use, an option called accumulate here, so I can keep building on the same spot like that. Wait, what? The symmetry not working. As for the face, at least it should be the same. So why is it not being properly replicated? The face is not symmetrical in some parts, like the beard and the hair, but the ears, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, it's all symmetrical. So I don't understand. Anyway, I don't think it is a huge issue. Let's even turn it off then. It's gonna get in the way. Maybe I should do some pouty lips here, like in the drawing. No, that looks weird. Very strange. I prefer without a mouth. Okay, and that would be the head ready. Maybe do a little more here on the ears. And in that case, let's turn on the symmetry and hope it works. Maybe it's because of the accumulate that is not working. Nope, that's not it. Oh well, just gotta do it twice, I guess. And try to get it as close as possible on both sides. Yeah, okay. Someone told me the head is not aligned in the middle. Oh, the origin. Why did that happen? No, wait. Ah, I see. Because the head is not symmetrical, thanks to the hair that's a little swayed to the side. Then I have more volume on the left here. Then he has more volume on his left. Then the origin gets dislocated. So the way to fix this is I have to select two. No, that wouldn't work. It's already kind of screwed. Because at some point I changed the origin. So yeah, that's the problem. I can even demonstrate by mirroring it. So yeah, maybe I can find the proper origin like that. So now it should be aligned in the middle. And if I hate how I turned off. If I try to do it now, yeah. Thanks for pointing it out, Nutramax. Okay, let's now go back to the model itself. Let's focus on it. I should probably do something about the arrows. You know what, I'm gonna leave them hanging there. Just gonna take the guy, the bow, and the base and sculpt on them. Now I need to apply the armature, so we cannot change the pose anymore. So I gotta be happy with what we have. And I guess I am. Any problems I can fix during sculpting, and I should remove the head as well. In fact, I should remove the head and attach the new one. I'm gonna make a duplicate just so we have a backup. So hide that one. I already in fact, being real cautious here. I'm gonna make a duplicate of this guy. Oh shit. Yeah. The armature, hide both of them and apply on this one. So the armature and the copy is hidden. So like at any point I can go back and change the pose. So let's get to sculpting. This guy, he's already looking straight, but he should be looking like a little like that. Just so it's not perfectly straight. Okay, now I need to take off the head at that point. That should be about right. Let's take a little less just for safe measures. Alright. And now we do have a copy of this guy. I need to join it with a boolean, but I don't have both of them connecting right now. Should I have a bit tilted like this? Yeah. I can't get a clear view like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a cube and I'm gonna join it to the neck of our sculpted head. Let me focus on the both of them. Just so we have more matter to work with. And I can close that gap between the two and then fix in sculpting. Okay, and make it smaller in the front there. Now then we'll leave a gap in the bottom here. I can just take those two, bring them down. Yeah, this should work. Gotta bring this one out as well. Like so. Now this one joins here. We then apply. Then you can delete the head. Unfocus. Then this one joins here. Apply, then we can delete this one. Okay, great. Let's refocus here. And now we fix it. Let me just make sure I have the topo turned on. And gently, in fact, simplify should be the best measure right now. Just so everything is kinda equally broken. And keep smoothing it out until it is gone. In fact, let me make it stronger for this part. There's an error. Yeah, somehow they didn't get connected properly. And looks like it didn't work at any point. Maybe over here. Yeah. So let's undo all of that and try again. So now this has a boolean. Oh, it doesn't. So at this point I have already applied the boolean. It's back. Let's turn the overlap threshold to 0 because of the scale of the model. That doesn't work properly. I'm gonna guess it worked now. And let's try that again. Make sure the topo is turned on. And let's start with the bottom, since that's what was broken last time. Yeah, gotta use simplify first. In fact, let me undo what I did. There you go. Here everything is simplified. And that doesn't work. We gotta shoot over here, the wireframe. So you guys know what's happening. I'm adding geometry without changing the shape of anything. Now smooth, and this should go way better. Come on, don't break now. Yes. For some reason it's not the quiver. It's not hidden this time. There you go. Make my job easier. Now that part's gonna be a little harder to do because it is actually touching the beard. So I might have to do some grabbing and redo a little point. The arm is also kinda in the way here. But we'll make do. Yeah, there's a problem. There's a problem there. Now, I'm not sure how the fill brush works, but it should solve my problem. I gotta bring this back, maybe using the crease. to separate the neck from the beard. And I must not forget to turn the smoothing down, because right now it's very strong. Oh, a nice straight neck. And yeah, there is no symmetry over here, so it's a lot of manual work trying to get it to look about right. Let's add a Adam's apple to this guy. Oh no, it's hidden. Let's include the concept art here. You can't see it from behind the beard, so I'm just assuming it exists. And we can turn it down now to about 1.4. Looks a bit thick over here. I better use a brush to carve it in and then smooth it out. Okay, that's too weak. Try 0.4. And then the Adam's apple. I got it wrong. There's clearly something like that going on. And is the accumulate? Yeah, turned on. Okay. Turn your head sideways. Get some popping, especially on the shoulder. So we should be seeing the detail seems too strong now. Let's try like 6,000. How's that gonna look? It's alright. It gets a little broken due to the simplify. The left one should not be very visible, but there's one thing over here, collar to the jaw. Look at that. And the Adam's apple. It's not perfectly down the chin, so what I did is wrong here. More like over here. and there will be another vein over here, but it's barely visible because it is relaxed. I gotta keep in mind that this guy is quite old. It's too strong now. Down. Try again. Yeah, much better. Okay, now we need to give this guy a belly. Well, what happened to the feet? That's... Oh god. When? How? Why? Oh no. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe No, it's not hidden. When I deleted the head, I must have... I must have had the feet selected for some reason. Okay, couple options. I can save an alternate file so I can maintain the work I did right here. This is the male base mesh, no number. Okay, let's save this as a separate guy. And now we Ctrl Z until we get the feet back. And hopefully I have enough. Okay, the cube is back. Keep going. Yeah, I think I have enough. I have it set to 256 undos. Oh, it was before the cube. Yeah, that's what happened. What a rookie mistake. Okay, so now we do Shift F1 to bring that file. I should have saved on the original, then save the copy, undo. Okay, we're just gonna have to redo what we did. It's not a problem. No. Let's just do it right now. Make sure nothing is selected. Duplicate so we don't lose our work. I'm gonna add in a sphere this time. And just focus on these two. Yeah, that's about right. So now you join here. I apply. I can delete the head now. Oh no, go back, go back, go back. Very important, turn this to 0. Otherwise we get errors. Unfocus. Then that's a little too big. I forgot to align the neck beforehand. In fact, let's do a little trick here. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Then we gotta do slide rotation. Yeah, should be about right. Turn this to 0, apply, and you can delete this one. Okay. In topo, but now with 6,000. Super strong smooth. Simplify first. But yeah, there are already problems here. God damn it. Because this didn't work at the beginning already. Let's use a cube again. Unless this one is hard to get wrong. Make sure it covers everything. Like that, perfect. No, this one is not aligned still. Wait, the head's back? The fuck? Oh yeah, the extra one we made. Actually, that's kind of helpful. We can align it perfectly with the head. It's about as good as I'm gonna get. So hide that one. Now I need to model the cube so it can merge properly. Right here. Like so. Are there any gaps? There's one here. Closed. Any more? Not that I can see. Okay. Zero, apply, delete. Zero, apply, delete. Okay. Phew, it worked. Awesome. Smooth it out. Oops, I messed with the fingers. Again. Mm-hmm. The neck's a little thin right now. We're gonna add to it. It's alright. First, I need to carve this out. Oops. Yeah. Now let's use the inflate to increase the thickness of the neck. Not a good idea. Let's make this smooth, weaker too. Yeah, around there. There you go. Much better. Then do the veins again. It's about there. Oops, now the smooth is too strong. Let me save. God damn. Okay, now there's the collarbones I'd like to make. Should probably use the blob, but I do believe I have a texture, yeah, for hair. Accumulate turned on. Oops. Goes above the shoulder. If I have it lift up, and it goes away. My arm straight. Change much. Okay, but that one is a little too curved. This one should kind of disappear over here. Like so. Awesome. Now this guy supposed to be quite fat. Let's just oh boy, it's a bit much. I must have big mistake there. Let's simplify him first to prepare the mesh. And let's also smooth the lag transition here. Let's make it strong. Maybe the fill one. That's better. And back to the blob. It's a bit much. I want to give him that classic beer belly. It's about what I could expect. Let's fix it with the clay. To make it stronger. I know, looks a bit low for me. Let's try and pull it up. Maybe the nudge. Yeah. Gonna move the arm there. Much better. It's a bit too large for this pose, so we're gonna have to carve it out. Too much. Because even if you have all this fat, it would be better distribute this position. Okay. I really do need the reference available. Yeah, that's the right proportions there. Super strange. Let's hide you back. So he's kind of muscly. Gotta add those muscles in. So the arm like this, the biceps would be kind of diagonal almost, looking up. Tch. The biceps would be like right here. Not working properly. I need to simplify the mesh. Let's try that again. No, this smooth. It's too strong. And in double was turned off. That was the main problem. I was wondering why the simplify wasn't doing anything. No, that's like a flex biceps. It's not how it's supposed to look. So much so that I'm just gonna undo everything. There you go. I need to kind of inflate it, I think. Symmetry. Yeah, inflate works perfectly. Martial art. I went a bit overboard. That's about right. Now over here the biceps will be flexed. So it should be much larger. Shoulder. The head. Yeah. Like this. It's kinda going backwards. Don't forget the click on the hand. Ah. The mask, we don't have the mask brush that allows me to select the geometry. This one I can just paint, it doesn't work. I'd have to go and download the newest version on blender.org. Or is blender.com? Don't know. Let's fill in the gap. Because when this is 3D printed, you won't see the gap in between. Let's use the crease brush. Going to mix some of this out. Great. Yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Alright. The guy's supposed to be brave and cautious. So let's try and give him somewhat of a chest to stuff to add some chest muscles. It's like those anime old man. When they take the shirt off, it's a bunch of giant muscles. Okay, now his spine be going like this. Kinda. Will barely show up, but it's there. Then his scapulas, the shoulder plates, the one on the left arm, it's not gonna show up at all. The one on the right should be raised a little. Gotta put it up here. I did it wrong. Okay, like that, like that, like that. This one will not show up because it's kind of there. There's also the neck muscles. And the back muscles, those, they go straight down. Like so. Oops, the brush is too strong. No, it's too weak. About right. And then those. Yeah. He is kind of naked though. You need to sculpt the clothing on top. So he's wearing like an hexagonal chain shirt. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the pattern because I'm not gonna sculpt in hexagons. But I can do the shirt quite easily. It's gonna be... You know that little guilt of sculpting something properly and then you kind of have to add something on top that hides what you did? Yeah. So, the shirt about there. I need to make the fold as well. The folds of the shirt. The arm being straight, there will just be some folds on the shoulder here. Like this. I'm gonna model in some leather shoulder pads, like the drawing. And then I need to divide where the chainmail thingy is going. That's covering all of that. Yeah, it goes up to the neck. Damn it. Like here. And of course, the back. There'll be a hole. We'll go like this. And the shirt over here is much more folded. First, need to add the shirt, so just about there. Where did the other one go? And this would stretch it, go kind of diagonally. So, like this. Come on. I think it's too weak now. There you go. Now yeah, the crease. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna change the schedule for the stream, so it would start 5 hours later than the usual. I'm gonna post the new schedule on Discord, and of course the clock under the stream will be updated. Cause I think at the time I'm doing this stream, people are usually at work or are out at lunch. They can't be here. Here, you wouldn't have much, but there would be some folds over here. Those are hard to do. Yeah, I think I'm better off not even doing them. like that. And then he has a belt. The belt is better to be modeled. And if he was in this position, the belt would be kinda over here. It's a tight belt. And then we use the flatten tool to make it look like leather. And awesome. No more geometry over here. Button. Alright. Then there's the pants. To make some pants that are not tight. So just add a bunch of strokes and figure out the folds later. Add a bunch of strokes, inflate, and then do the folds. Gotta do a fill over here. Folding. Right. Out. Right, and now we inflate. We try not to be very we try not to be even. Get a touche. Awesome. And now trying to the folds. First we gotta smooth it out. Yeah. So next Wednesday, the stream is gonna be at 6 o'clock Brazilian time. There'll be GMT -3. But I do post the schedule for the major cities in the world. Now, adding some folds. And those have to be very smooth. gonna be a lot of tension over here. This lag. No, that looks wrong. Or better yet, it doesn't look right. I should add something over here. Nope. Oops. Here's the control key. The pinch one should work. The belt more belty. It's gonna take out some of the height. It's gonna be more well defined. Yeah. Something wrong over here. And then the fill. All right. A little more. Good. This one should not exist. In fact, the part on top would be more relaxed. Wouldn't have these many folds. Mostly on the bottom here. Yeah. So now we add the shoulder pads. And I think the head has too long of a neck. So I'm gonna try do a nudge too strong. Maybe I should mask it out. Done. Box max mask. I just want to nudge it down a little bit. Control I, then nudge again. Oops, gotta be much bigger. Yeah. Then how do I clear the mask? Clear mask. Awesome. Now we just fix the errors caused by smoothing everything. Effect. Gotta be careful not to overdo. No. I'm gonna lose sculpted details. Like this. And that should be about right. Let's see it in perspective. Oh yeah, he has boots. Forgot about the boots. What do I do about the fingers? Just want to melt them together. Inflate. That's definitely gonna cause some errors. Oh, maybe not. I'm wondering, maybe I should model the boots and put them on top of the feet. Because sculpting them, it's kind of a solid object. I mean, let's try first. And we'll go from there. So far it doesn't look good. Jesus Christ, hold on. Yeah, I think I'm better off cutting out the feet than modeling a boot on top. So right now, let's do the shoulder pads. Stop with the sculpting for a bit. So shoulder pads, they would be a cube or a sphere. Let's go with a sphere. Now let's go with a cube. But we're gonna subdivide him 3 times. Then we're going to apply that. And now we're gonna take out everything from here and there. Alright, looks good. Make those smooth, save, for the love of God, save. And then we need to solidify. Apply the rotation and scale. Yeah, that's what I thought. Half of that. Yeah, even thickness. Quality. Let's test it. Those look more like knee pads than the shoulders. Yeah, the shoulders are rounder. It works, not a plan, but okay, now we try and do a. I still have this. We're gonna do a shrink wrap. It's gonna go before solidifying. The solidify I'm gonna offset the other way. Come on. Good, good. But I want it to be project. Z negative. Damage. Okay, never mind. That's one knee pad, and I need to make... I think I can sculpt the straps in. And I'm gonna need another one and another one. Let's turn off the shrink wrap real quick, otherwise I'm gonna go insane. And that's why this archer uses knee pads. Or at least that's a good reason for one to do so. It's a little larger, this one. I'm scaling it down twice. Go. Awesome. Activate the shrink wrap. Doesn't look too good. Maybe if I move it like... Oh, there you go. There. Oh yeah, I can do an offset. Still too much. 5x5. Doesn't really help. Yeah. This one I'm gonna do 2. There you go. Awesome. And we need to sculpt in the straps. Using the same technique for the belt. In fact, the belt needs a little more refinement right now. I want to turn off the accumulate. That's for now. Here you go. For some reason I'm still not satisfied. the way it looks. It's almost like it was better before. Weirdly enough, if I just make this weaker, then do a pencil, maybe smaller. Okay, then the flatten, but a weak one. Awesome. Yeah, alright. Now let's do the straps. 2 straps. You'll be going this. Awesome. And now this one. Maybe I do a flatten here. Go for the more leathery feel. It doesn't quite work because I don't have enough geometry. Let's get more geometry. Try again. Right. Let's make this weaker. Yeah. I feel like this one is going the wrong way. It should be up a little bit. Let's undo that one. I go there? This. And then flatten. Yeah. This one is alrightish. I think try and adjust a notch. Great. Now where was I? Oh yes, making the shoulder pads. It should be the same thing, but rounder and without the shrink wrap. Something like that. Now, as much as I'd love to use a shrink wrap on this one, it would ruin the curvature. So I'm gonna have to boolean him into our sculpture here. Kind of perfect. Just a little to the left. Nice. And another one over here. This one will be curved. I mean, rotated somewhat. Not so sure. And those are, they don't have two straps, they are kind of just there. Oh, there's one, yeah, for the quiver. There's a strap for that one too. It's a lot of geometry. goes here. I'm gonna go take a quick break. It's gonna be maximum 2 minutes, so I'll be right back, guys. Normally I'll change to another scene showing my portfolio, but I think this is cooler for now. Maybe someone shows up and just want to see what I'm doing. So yeah, be right back. Told you it was quick. Okay. Boots. Weaver strap. That's it, I'm done with the ranger. And the pattern on the shirt. Let's do the quiver straps. And I have the quiver right here. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him later. But it's a good basis for now. Let's do clay strips. And I wanna go from this shoulder to the back there. I go further down. Oops. Hey, Iceberg the Husky, what's up? How are you doing? God damn it. I can't get them to line up. So now I can either inflate them or I still need to make this go better. Get out. If I get rid sides. First to the head. I'm doing some D&D Minis. You mean like an actual head or something in 3D? Because for doing a real mask, that takes a lot more work. Okay. Got it. Real mask. Yeah, nice. Did you make the first suit as well? Or just a mask? I imagine you did, otherwise they wouldn't match. Unless or maybe we're going to do the fursuit later. That's also an option. Alright, we got our strap for the quiver, and now we need to move him to the correct position. Now, I don't think I have parented the arrows to the quiver, so let's do that now. It's a partial, I see. That is not showing up on the stream, is it? I have it set to show chat on stream. Hold on. I can read it just fine, it's just it doesn't show up. Yeah, something is wrong. Huh. I'm using something on Streamlabs and maybe got disconnected or something. But the tail, make the sleeves and paws. So sleeves, then the foot, yeah, then what you're missing is the body then. Still doesn't show up on stream. Huh. Is there going to be a convention soon? Or are you doing it just for fun? God damn, where is all widgets? Chatbox. The link changed or something. Just for fun. Hey. Nailed it. Now just to make sure if we need to keep that window open. No, awesome. Okay, fixed. So where was I? Oh yes, I was moving the quiver. Need to align it as much as possible with the strap so it is properly secured. I also want to change the rotation so he can actually grab an arrow from that thing. Yeah, I positioned the quiver poorly at the beginning, so now it doesn't make much sense where he's putting his hand. I can maybe try and nudge it. But it will never work. Gotta move this out. This is never going to work. Maybe if I... Damn it. Yeah, also no. Ah, mistake. How do I fix this? I can move one of the arrows into position. It's gonna look weird, but it's better than having him get nothing. Can even try and move this a little more there. Then I try and move this arrow. If I move it behind his fingers, it's gonna be inside his hand. What if I move it down to be like being grasped? Doesn't make sense. Even if I move more arrows over there, the thing is outside the quiver. So, we're gonna move this. Oops, I hit it. Back inside. It's impossible. And I can kind of put it inside his fingers. And that might not be a problem. So close though. So close. Yeah, I'm gonna have it like this. And I'm gonna move some other arrows to reflect that state. Like this. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, awesome. We still have to do the pattern on his shirt. So ideas for that. I can take the default object of a honeycomb and try and boolean it into the shirt. So I'd have that object. I needed to tessellate it into a cylinder. then shrink wrap into the character, do a solidify, make it thick, then scale it down a little bit. That might work. Question is, do we still have the honeycomb object? Because that was in 2.78 or something. It was on the extras. No. Nope. There you go. It's already 2D. Awesome. Okay, so now we need to bring on a cylinder. Of 64 sides. Actually, I need fewer sides in this case. So there's 32, that means I need 31, no. How many segments do I need to have squares in the middle? It's not 16. 8's kinda close. Is it 8? Might be 8. Okay, now we small, just enough to wrap around his shirt. This should be good. And now save before we make a mistake. Take this guy, select that guy, and use the tessellate, the tissue thingy stuff. Tessellate, I don't know. Oh boy. And I have to click dual mesh. I never used this add-on before. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that almost worked. So instead of having a honeycomb of 4, now because I need them to be connected. What does the tessellate do? Those are 2 different objects. Maybe this one first? Almost, yeah. Damn it. Whoa. That doesn't do anything. Individual faces. Damage. All the way around. I don't remember what tessellate does. So far, there's nothing. Yeah, this was the closest I could get. So now, in fact, because obviously I don't need the top and the bottom, and those might be interfering with the transformation. Yeah, that's much more aligned, but it is twisted. So if I remove the bottom and the top, and now somehow I need to select all of those, and using proportional editing I need to rotate it so they look straight. I mean, it's close. You can twist it more. Maybe if I do it very big. Yeah, as long as the middle is kinda good. Awesome. And now we use the wireframe, so we get the honeycomb I need, and yeah, that already gives us some thickness to apply a boolean. So now I got it over here. It is a 2D object. Yeah, it doesn't have thickness, so I do a shrink wrap before the wireframe. That's gonna drive me crazy. I need to align it first. The shrink wrap tends to work better when it is inside the object. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, awesome. We just scale it up. It's starting to break. But if I try project only on the X and the Y, -2, that doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't go on the sides like I need it to. I don't need to be all the way around. I think that works. I apply it and then I delete those that did not conform. Okay. It's a little more work to be done. Those. Cool. Okay, everything's good on this side. Also, I can kind of fix most of the errors by smoothing the sculpture. I'm just trying to reduce the workload. Do require those here. Not that one. That one I do require. Yeah, delete those and it should be good. Oh, one extra there. Any other errors? Nothing major. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and apply a boolean. I forgot to save. Let's save right now before I apply anything. It's not looking good. Nah, better. Apply. Delete this. Yeah. And now I just need to sculpt the unwanted details away. And to do that, let's simplify. Nope. If I simplify with a Dean topo of like 3000, it should be okay. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a problem. Because the sculpture doesn't have thickness, the boolean caused holes in the mesh. Damn it. It's not a good idea to fix those manually. I'm gonna have to redo. Gonna have to think of something else when doing the boolean. Perhaps on the shrink wrap I can do an offset. Oh, but then I lose my fix here. Hold on. Maybe if I just apply the modifier. And then scale it up a little. Or maybe I try applying a second shrink wrap. With a small offset. No. If I try to scale this out, then it's not gonna be in contact with the sculpture anymore. Yeah. I can try deleting those that are in the way. Like where I'd go with the brush to fix. I need some of that. Yes. Sure. Selecting the other side without authorization. This one I don't need to delete. That one as well. And there are those faces there. Change to faces. Should make my job easier. Yeah. Those. Okay. Oh, I think those I can leave, but not those two. Delete all of those faces, and they should have a lot less errors. Another option would be go back to the shrink wrap, and instead of doing the wireframe, I do the solidify, which was the original idea. So now let's apply and hope for the best. Topo, come on. No, still a lot of holes. Let me try something else, just to be sure that it doesn't work. On the 3D printing tools, there's a make manifold that's supposed to fix any kind of holes in the mesh. And a lot more actually. Usually it just destroys everything, like makes a little twist or something, just squishes the whole model. But you never know, you gotta try. And it does take a while. Well, gotta pour myself some tea while I wait. Yep, still loading. The mesh has... Yeah, that's what usually happens. If I increase this threshold, I should not have done this manually. I should input a number. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do. And that's what causes crashing. Please don't. Just stop. No. I regret. Don't do it. I'm trying to click something just to stop. There you go. So that doesn't work. Let's try plan B. Going back to the shrink wrap and using solidify instead of wireframe. Come on. Great. So now, a wireframe. Is there a... Okay, select everything, delete, then only faces. Yeah, that gives me just the edges. Also, if I just... Hold on. Because we can improve our result here. If I... Without... I don't want to change the scale, I just want to bring it closer to the mesh. Nah, but that screws up everything else. What if I just do it over here? Those are not working anyway. Yeah. Now, to solidify, I can use the skin modifier. That's probably not a great idea. Well, let's do it anyway. Yep. If I... Oh boy, it's so much geometry. Select everything, come on. Then Control A to change the scale of the skin modifier and do like 0.1. .1 again. Too little. I didn't input the 1 yet. 1. Let's save before I regret anything. So Ctrl A 0.5 then. Yes, looking good. This is it, my friends. I want to move those on this side. Oh boy. Never mind. Come on. Okay.
The problem is we basically have the same thing with the wireframe. Only that this geometry is a little more complex. But I'm not sure if the result's gonna be better. Because the skin, it goes around the edges of the mesh, and it's still gonna cause holes. And we're gonna have to do this manually. I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Because I don't want to have any holes in my mesh. It's not gonna look as perfect, and it's gonna take a lot longer. Come on. Why you gotta be like that? Let's just visualize. It sucks so much. In fact, so much so that I'm better off doing it by head instead of trying to follow the pattern here. Hey, hold on a second. What if instead of doing a difference boolean to remove the pattern, I add the pattern to the mesh, so it's gonna be sitting on top, but then I can pass a smooth brush over everything and it just might look alright. Yes. Okay, new game plan. So now let's just try and fix as much of the mesh as I can. Delete those. Hey, Ronnie! You're watching me. What's up? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the follow and welcome to my dojo. Unfortunately, I deleted 2 over here. I shouldn't have. Fortunately, it's easy enough to recreate. It doesn't have to be perfect too. And then, yeah, those I can. It's later. I need to remove the ones that are on the arms. Over here. Let's just check. Yeah, it's about right. Like one extra there that I don't want. I'm just a little worried that adding this geometry to the mesh. It's gonna add it inside, and that would not be cool. Not be cool at all. A bit much. Yeah, let's try it now. Yeah, turn this to 0. Huh. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Even if I increase this to 00001, it's not gonna work. It just doesn't show up. Well, we tried. Let's do it the hard way. Then topo. Freeze. And freeze. This is actually gonna end up looking much better than any kind of cheat I could use. Now I just gotta do this throughout the whole body. Maybe I should be in perspective for this. Nope, definitely a mistake. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Iceberg. Good luck on your mask. Have a good day. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to my dojo. Hope to see you more in the future. Why not? Oh, hello to you too. How are you? Does the pattern follow here? Oh, even if it doesn't, let's just do it. Hey Zach, what's up? Was that supposed to be a ghostly boo, or more like a ooh, you suck? You know. And it came. Yeah. Can you give us a little idea about what you're doing, Daerik? Yeah. I'm doing D&D Minis. So I don't know if you ever played RPG before, but you have little figurines that you use as your character. And I'm sculpting 2 of them for D&D player. And they're gonna be 3D printed. So he can use on one of his campaigns. I actually have quite a few friends that play D&D, and as soon as they found out I'm a 3D artist, they, hey, can you do my character? And now I got a long list of characters I need to make for them. So yeah, this is a character for a D&D campaign. He actually gave me concept art, and this is what I'm doing. This guy. I've never seen anyone sculpting clothes in one mesh. It's generally not a good idea, but since I need to have a single mesh for 3D printing, it is what it is. I'm much more specialized in video games, and everything I'm doing here, it's not good for video game production. Guys, I think I'm done with the rain. Oh yeah, the boot. Just bullying it in the end. So yeah, you showed up like a few minutes after I tried bullying the damn parrot into the guy, and it wasn't pretty, man. It didn't work. I tried several methods. Maybe you can watch the VOD later at like 2.5 hours into the stream, and yeah, I couldn't do it, man. What I try to do is take this honeycomb pattern and tissue it into the cylinder. I'm just gonna try and demonstrate real quick. So I'd have the this one into that one, dual mesh, go. So I'd have a hexagonal pattern, and then I adjusted it to be straight, and I tried using like wireframe and shrink wrap, and it didn't work. For 3D printing, boolean will mess things in my opinion, unless you do clean later. Yeah, I was getting a lot of holes in my mesh, and I can't have holes in the mesh. It's like I have some duplicate objects here. So the boots, yes. We're gonna take the feet off this guy. That'll be good enough, just as a base. I need to make a boot on top of the dash. So, to start with, I think I'll use a cube. Just gotta fit the feet inside. Alright. Should I use subdivision? Then we do the good old crease. Yeah, why not? You're gonna have to make an extrusion here anyway. Right, and do a crease here as well. This one would be unnecessary. And I'm gonna boolean out the bottom of the feet so the guy can glue the feet of the character into the base. So any kind of pattern on the bottom doesn't matter. And this is already a good base to start with for the boot. Okay, now let's use proportional editing to large to conform the edges. I don't need those 4 here. Now let's try using loop tools to make this round. Didn't quite work. Let's try Shift Alt S without the proportional editing. Also doesn't work. Huh. So we do it manually, no problem. Let's shade it smooth. Shrink wrap it. Problem is I don't want to shrink wrap it to the fingertips. Not a bad idea, just not what I had in mind. Because those are boots, and boots they do make a kind of curve. I think I own 1 pair of boots. But those are adventurer boots. I don't need to make shoelaces or anything, but I will have to add details such as the little hole he has. Oh, I ended up hiding everything. Okay. Honestly, this might be good enough. So I take the boot, I put it on his feet, I delete the foot, and then I boolean the boot in. Let's do... In fact, no. I was gonna do solidify, but it's better to just extrude this. And maybe even collapse this down, like so. And I can conform the form. God damn these phrases while sculpting. So there. Yeah, and then there's the other one. Maybe I can just remodel this a little bit. Okay, now this is a little more of a challenge. And in this case, I would need a pattern for the boots on the bottom, because they show up now. But right now I just need to take this guy. Portion editing. Date. Conform. And then I would cut part of it. So take this part, go down. Of course, it's not perfectly straight. Come on. Lattice. I don't think I've ever used lattice. Is that the thing that like you have a cube around it and then you move part of it? It's like when you're trying to wrap something in Photoshop. I've never used lattice. Go select this object. I don't have anything to select. I need like a cube. Yeah, I don't know how to use lattice. Yeah, this is good enough. I'm gonna have to do something there. So now I need to delete both feet. Not fully though. Something along those lines. Alright, and then those two, pulling them in. And remember to change this to 0. Apply, for the love of God, save. For me, I never had holes when combining things, but yeah, geometry gets messed up. Regarding the honeycomb pattern, I just used skin modifier, I tried. And using face snapping, just draw it on the surface. It would be very clean and nice. That's a good idea. I wish I had it when I was doing it. But yeah. You had a honeycomb. The skin, for some reason. And face snapping. That'll be to put it right on top. I mean, it would take longer to do than just sculpting the pattern in, because you have to go individually, you know. Some of it was removed, and just see if we have any holes now. So far, so good. Yeah, we seem to be safe. I doubt this one has problems too. Alright, time to sculpt some boots. Let me just... So now everything has the same level of detail. Check Jan Sculpt's Spider-Man work on YouTube. I follow Jan Sculpt. I don't think I've seen him. I've seen his video on Spider-Man. But I'll check it out after I'm done with the stream. Thank you for the recommendation. Now, where was I? I need to make this round, so good old smooth brush. Just conform everything nice and easy. Then we're gonna have to apply a flatten brush to the top especially. It's doing the side. So I'm gonna add some geometry on the inside and flatten that out. The fill brush is gonna wonders here. Because now I can pretend that his pants are tucked inside the boots, you know. Of that. And then clay strips. Flatten. Doesn't look good. Mostly because the pants would be falling over the side. Oops. Okay. And now, how do I make those look cooler? They seem a little tall. Let's try adding. Flatten. Add hue. Do the boots have like an actual check? Boots. Yeah, kind of like that. So they go out a little bit. Okay. gonna be something over here. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I can't use symmetry. Oh god, what is going on? This doesn't have the topo. God damn it. Keeps turning off on me. There's a hill. It's fine. Okay, it's not fine. The blob brush would be a better idea. The blob. Yes. Now we do a little bit of this to complement. Then we move it out. Nice. The bottom I don't really care because it's gonna be cut clean. God damn the topo, why do you keep turning off? You were the chosen one. And I need to add more geometry here for the sides of the hill to match the rest of the boot. Use grab there. Ah, good idea, good idea. Oops, too much. Another problem is I'm gonna have to do a replica of that over there. In fact, I was super dumb by making them separate. So much so I think I should redo. Maybe I can cut it over there and paste it there. But then the boolean is not gonna work. It's fine. I'm just gonna sculpt it again. It's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why not come here? The do strength. No. Not gonna work there. I'm gonna have to flatten one. Then grab. There, awesome. It's going. Use mask to hide parts you don't want to mess up. I very rarely use masks. If I mess up anything, I just redo it. I should get used to using them. It's true. Damn it, arm. And then I need to can I just leave it like this? And looking out, there's not much to see. It's just his foot. I do need to conform the top part there. Do you also work with... Oh yeah, you are, why not? The fuck? For a second I forgot who you were. The Blender Discord. I forgot her name. I think it started with an S. Stefani? I forgot her name, sorry. Okay, now this is a problem. Let's just use this move brush with crazy strength. Great. And now use the first turn off the strength. Hold on. And then if I smooth it here, it should look about right. Yeah. This leather layering effect actually makes it look more like an adventurer's boot, in my opinion. Yeah, go ahead. Take any suggestions. Am I remembering correctly, or are you Frederick, the guy that made the link on the lake? I think I am remembering correctly. I don't know now. And now it's time for the other boot. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Going to edit mode. What's your suggestion? Why not? Or did you? It would be easier to model the boot than edit. Yeah, you would. But now I'm already here. I need to. I would indeed. At this point, since I already made the other boot and it looks okay, I'll just finish it up. I think I can bridge the loops here. They should have the same amount, but selecting them is tricky. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So we bring on a cube. We position them between the two and call it a day. Make it thin. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I need to finish to 0. Huh? Maybe because I didn't apply the rotation and scale. No, it's literally removing anything. Huh. For some reason the difference works. So maybe if I invert the normals. That's a workaround. I feel like I don't have it right anymore. Thankfully, I saved a copy of the base mesh. Nope, not that one. Oh, that one. That is the rig. I mean, gonna hide everything. And hide all those that I don't want. What? That's impossible. Unless it is parented. Yeah, so now I can see the foot here. And I can adjust accordingly. Oh really? That was one of my main doubts. I didn't know if you needed to have a single mesh, or if you could have just objects that are touching. Because I've never done 3D printing before. But my idea was that the machine scans your model, find each section to print on top of each other, each layer of mesh, and then it just does it. So if two are intersecting, then the overlap would still be print over here. It would be white. Looks like I don't need to make a lot of adjusting here. Yeah, I thought. Just need to. In fact, not even that. Need to move it up, and then. Put this part down. Select less. God damn it. There you go. Come on. I gotta use the other mode here. Yeah, it's gonna move the other part. Damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to select that. I think it doesn't matter when the two spaces are manifold. Manifold means there's no holes, right? You can still check, yeah. I downloaded a 3D printing software that's open source. It was recommended last stream by Hirudo. So I'm gonna check everything's okay. Now simplify the shit out of this cube. Uh-oh. Is that the hole, or is that just Yeah, it's a hole. Thankfully it's a small one, so I can close it manually. It's fine. Problem is, most likely there are more. Alright. I didn't find any other holes, so we should be good. And now let's replant the pants here. Remake the pants on top. Let's use the fill brush. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I don't know if those are wrong normals or what, but there is something wrong. Plate normals. Holding the boots would have taken less time. Yeah, I know. You know when you face a problem and you could either stop, think about it, plan what to do, figure out what's the best way to solve it, and then execute. You could also just ignore that part and brute force your solution. And we can argue which one is faster. Sometimes they both take the same amount of time. But I started brute forcing it and well. We got a problem. I'm gonna go back to when I joined the cube in and try into a better boolean. And it froze. Great! I think it froze for real. It's taking way too long for the time usually takes to figure out what it should do. Oh, wow. Where are we? How much did I go back? What year is it? Okay, calm down. A lot of shit happening. Okay, good. I'm not sure where am I, but I seem to be close to the part I want. Oh yeah, I need to bring in that guy so I can adjust. This seems to be about right. Just the height that's, or yeah, that'll problem. Gotta bring this up. Whoa. What happened there? That must be Z fighting. Now 0, but yeah, before we had to do a little trick using virgin normals and difference instead of union. O clube do George Clooney aí, cara. Nice to see you again. Okay, simplify, come on. Although the cube is very much very subdivided already. Okay, now smooth, make it strongest. That. Now I need to do a little nudge or grab. Stronger. Now let's use rotate. Oh boy. Come on. You can do it. Oh boy. Like so, then grab. Yeah, this is definitely the worst way to go about this. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't even know why I'm redoing that. This boot is a copy of the other one. So I just need to fix whatever shit happened there. That would be... That's too strong. Flattening this out. And the back too. Oh, that's taking a lot of material away. So instead, I gotta add material. Add volume to the mesh so that I can take some out safely. Uh, so that's wrong. Let's see what we can do. Great, problem solved. And gonna make this moving a little stronger. Let's try flattening out the side of the boot. Too strong. What music is this? Let me give you the link. Good one, right? Okay, so now what I want to do, make some sort of pattern for the boot. Or time for research. Because I don't know if medieval boots would have patterns on them. So medieval boot. Most likely they were flat. Just a piece of leather at the bottom. Not even comfortable. This one seems kind of real. It's rubber. And that's quality leather too. It's better. Yeah, maybe they didn't have any pattern. I'm just gonna make something out of it. I don't know. Maybe mark the edge here, like. That's so weird. Yeah, that doesn't look realistic at all. So now, gotta flatten this, and we are pretty much done. Should also make this bottom very flat. Perhaps a crease. Yes, a crease is a good idea. On top of the sole? How are you called? That. That looks good. Let's do the same for the other boot. And also I need to flatten this a little bit more. Let's follow the Why not idea? We're using masks. Right. Oh boy, that's super strong. Button. Doesn't work. Oops. Yeah, I totally forgot I'm gonna use a boolean to make it absolutely flat. So as long as it doesn't look strange, as long as I cut it in the right place, that would be the same as this guy. So it would be around here, on that line. Yeah, I got a little more over here in the back. Come on. Let's clear the mask now. And do the crease. It's totally not in line. They don't look the same from both sides. Because the shoe doesn't look the same from both sides. Yeah. better. Okay, great. It's done. I'm done. That's the Ranger. Let's just focus on it with everything. Shoulder pads, knees. Yeah, hide that guy. And the base. That, hide that. Save. Maybe we can do a pinch over here, but that's just... I forgot the name now. The thing you do after it's done to make sure it's polish. I think it is, yeah. It's just polish. Huzzah! Looks very stable. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now we need to check if it is 3D printable. But that's a topic for another stream. I've been going on for 4 hours, and I'm gonna call it right now. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Everyone that showed up in chat and helped me out, why not? Like Mercury, Iceberg, yeah, thanks guys. I will be back on Wednesday, but now the schedule is gonna change. I think I haven't decided yet. I'm planning on changing it to 5 hours after the normal schedule. It's the one, I have a little card under my Twitch channel that says a certain time, and I have to update it every time I change the schedule. So if I change it to the one I want, it would be correct right now. But yeah, I will stream on Wednesday, and I hope to see you all then. Bye guys.